the episode for Tuesday, July 14th. Imagine standing face to face with one of your oldest allies, only to realize they might be the very person holding the knife to your back. That is exactly what is going down with Anna and Valentine. We thought this was just a simple meeting. But guys, we were so wrong. Valentine shows up to deliver a secret message from Jocelyn, and instead of a friendly exchange, he accidentally drops a bombshell that shatters Anna's entire reality. And that changes everything. Let me break this down for you, because it is insane. The actual contents of the message aren't what makes Anna's blood run cold. It is the undeniable fact that Valentine casually mentions a piece of classified intel that only top-tier WSB operatives should have access to. How did he know? Why does he know? If you ask me, this is the exact moment the dominoes start falling. Anna is standing there, looking at this man she used to love, and suddenly she sees a stranger. She realizes there is a massive leak, or worse, a puppet master pulling strings in the shadows. But wait, it gets worse. Because Valentine is not looking at Anna with love anymore. He is completely head over heels for Carly. He views Anna as just a friend now, and that shift in dynamics makes Anna dangerously unpredictable. She doesn't trust him. She is going to dig into every single secret Valentine is hiding. And guys, this is where it gets terrifying. Anna is not in her right mind. She is being haunted by hallucinations of Peter August. Peter's ghost is literally whispering poison into her ear, twisting her thoughts, making her paranoid. I am telling you right now, Anna is losing control. Let's dive deeper into Anna's fracturing mind, because this is the key to everything. You have to picture the scene. Anna is looking at Valentine, but out of the corner of her eye, Peter August is standing right there. The hallucination is so vivid, so terrifyingly real, that Anna can practically feel the cold air around him. Peter is mocking her. He is telling her that Valentine has always been a traitor, that Valentine is working with the very people who kept her locked away. When Valentine mentions that WSB secret, it is the exact trigger Peter needs to take full control of Anna's thoughts. She is going to start investigating Valentine behind his back. What happens when Peter convinces her that Valentine is the enemy? I strongly suspect Anna might physically attack Valentine. She could snap at any second, and Valentine has no idea he is walking into a trap set by a dead man's ghost. Here is where things get messy. Let's talk about Carly and Jack Brennan. We all saw Brennan bump into Carly at the hospital. We all heard him plant seeds of doubt about Valentine. On the surface, it looks like classic jealousy, right? It looks like Brennan just wants to break up Carly and Valentine for his own romantic gain. But guys, listen to me. If you ask me, that is way too simple. Brennan is a mastermind. He doesn't just play petty high school game. When Brennan tells Carly that things can always be a mistake, that is not a threat. That is a blaring red alert warning. Brennan knows something we don't. He knows Valentine is walking into a massive trap. He knows Valentine is being used as a pawn in a much larger, much darker conspiracy. Brennan used to run the WSB. He knows exactly who Z is and what Z is capable of. When Jocelyn made that secret deal with Z to pin all of Ross Cullum's crimes on Cassius Phazon, it seemed like a massive victory. But Brennan knows that the WSB does not just give away get-out-of-jail-free cards without attaching invisible strings. Brennan sees the board clearly. He knows Valentine is being set up for a massive fall. He is trying to protect Carly from the fallout. Because if Carly tries to shield Valentine from the WSB's impending wrath, she will be collateral damage. And then everything spiraled. Because the chaos isn't just contained to the spy world. It is literally infecting General Hospital itself. Willow just scored the 16th seat on the hospital board. On paper, it sounds great, right? Elizabeth certainly thinks so. Elizabeth is walking around praising the decision, thinking this is a huge win for the hospital. But Elizabeth is being incredibly naive. Tracy Quartermain is absolutely furious. And for once, I am 100% on Tracy's side. Guys, this is where it gets interesting. Willow getting that seat is not a coincidence. It is a calculated, aggressive power grab. Someone is positioning their chess pieces right on the board, and Willow is just the shiny pawn pushed to the front lines to take the heat. Tracy sees right through it. Tracy knows that someone with deep pockets and a ruthless agenda is using Willow's clean Congresswoman image to sneak past the hospital's defenses. Who is pulling Willow's strings? Is it Nina? Is it someone connected to the WSB? Or is it a brand new threat we haven't even met yet? Tracy is going to go to war to protect her family's legacy at GH. And Elizabeth is going to realize very quickly that her support was a massive mistake. When these new board decisions start rolling out, they are going to cause absolute devastation across the entire hospital. People's jobs, lives, and the very foundation of GH are at stake. Willow has no idea she is a puppet, and Tracy is the only one who sees the strings. But that wasn't the real problem. What happened next may be even worse. Let's pivot to Brooklyn and Chase, because this marriage is sitting on top of a ticking time bomb. Brooklyn finally breaks down and confesses to Chase. She admits that she framed Willow. She admits to the fake GPS data. But wait, she stops there. She completely hides the most crucial, damning piece of information. She was the actual driver who hit Jordan. She fled the scene. She left a woman bleeding in the street. And she is looking Chase right in his eyes and lying by omission. This is a catastrophic mistake. Chase is a cop. His entire life is built on truth and justice. Right now, Chase thinks he knows the worst of it. He thinks Brooklyn just did something shady to protect him. He is actually willing to forgive her. He even promises to set boundaries and keep his distance from Willow. But guys, you and I both know the truth always comes out in Port Charles. When Chase finds out that his wife is a literal hit-and-run driver who let someone else take the fall, it is going to destroy them. The betrayal he is going to feel won't just be about the hit and run. It will be about the fact that she looked him in the eye and lied while pretending to come clean. And the crazy part? Chase distancing himself from Willow is actually going to backfire. By stepping back, he inadvertently leaves Willow completely exposed, making her the prime target for all these new conflicts erupting at the hospital. Everything is connected, and everyone is making the wrong choices. And just when you think you have room to breathe, another wild card enters the game. Britt Westbourne is finally free. The charges are dropped, the nightmare in Tortola is over, and Lucas is right there pushing her to start fresh. Lucas wants Britt to embrace this new lease on life, to move on and be happy. But if you ask me, Britt is not going anywhere. She is not leaving Port Charles. Why? Because she has unfinished business. Britt knows too much. She knows about the fake Huntington's diagnosis, she knows about the WSB corruption, and she knows there are still secrets buried deep in this town that need to be dragged into the light. Britt is staying because she is on a mission of her own, and she won't be doing it alone. Because Jason Morgan is back. The highly anticipated return for the 16,000th episode is here. But let's get one thing straight. Jason is not coming back just to give Danny a hug and eat dinner at the Quartermain. No, Jason is returning as a changed man, and he is hunting someone. I am telling you, Jason is secretly tracking a massive target. His return is a highly classified tactical strike disguised as a family reunion. He is on a mission that is so much bigger and so much more dangerous than anyone in Port Charles realizes. He has been held in a secret WSB location. He knows exactly what they are covering up. And his arrival coincides perfectly with the debut of a mysterious new face, Dr. Tristan Roberts, Tristan is supposed to be the shiny new doctor at the hospital. But guys, I do not buy that for a single second. You don't just drop a brand new character into the middle of this chaos unless they are deeply connected to the core of the drama. If you ask me, Tristan Roberts is tied directly to Jason's secret mission, to Britt's unfinished business, and to the dark underbelly of the WSB. Tristan's past and his true identity are going to be the biggest, most explosive mysteries of this entire summer. The summer in Port Charles is going to be defined by this massive, overlapping conspiracy. A massive secret is about to be exposed. A beloved character is walking straight into a deadly trap, and the entire power structure of Port Charles is about to collapse. The fallout is going to be biblical. You absolutely cannot miss what happens next. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.
Goodbye. Please like, subscribe, and comment on the GH Spoilers Daily channel.